Welcome everyone, I am in Hollywood Studios tonight. I wanted to see the park at night. I'm always here, usually during the day, and I'll kind of duck out to beat the crowds, and I never get to see what everything looks like this behind me at night with all the lighting. I love string lights. I know that sounds weird to say, but there's something about it. Very cozy. But I think I might try something from the AMC Commissary. I was looking at everything that there is food offer-wise here in the park, because I'm not that familiar with everything here. And I came across ABC Commissary, and I've never even seen that. So I might check that out later, but I'm definitely on my way to Galaxy's Edge right now, because it's my absolute favorite part of this park for sure, but yeah, it might be my favorite thing in Disney, at least in Florida. I do love the fact that Star Tours in Hollywood Studios seems like about 5 minutes as far as a wait. I can pretty much go on a walk on anytime I want. Whoa, he's shooting at me. Are you guys team at or AT-AT? Let me know in the comments. I wonder what mission we're gonna go on tonight.
Greetings.
3PO, R2. You're traveling with a friend of mine that has vital information for the rebellion.
The spy.
Well, Star Tours is always super fun. At least I think so. I think that's the first time I've ever seen it, I think, with Ahsoka. I always want to say Osaka. It's Ahsoka. So I always have a tough time with that. Osaka, obviously, being the city in Japan. But anyway, I think that was the first time I ever did Star Tours, and I saw her on it. I remember I talked to a cast member years and years ago. It was actually in Anaheim, Disneyland, and she said there was like at least 30 different variations of the ride. It's pretty hard to get the same ride twice, unless you live here and you come here as much as I do. But for the most part, I always get a different experience, and the last one was nothing short of awesome. One of the details I love so much about like that and trying to think, Smuggler's Run, sorry, is sorry guys, I'm just laughing at myself because like I'm trying to walk and not run into things. So I'm gonna just stop here for a second, use my brain. Anyway, I was saying one of the things I really like about that ride and Smuggler's Run, things like Smuggler's Run, is like if something on the outside of the cabin is like it explodes, something that would cause light to come in to your ship, you actually see that light when you're on the ride, like inside the cabin. And I think that attention to detail, little things like that, is just absolutely fantastic. I just love looking at all the little details. Ice cold hydraulics. This place looks so cool. It's just a refreshment station, but I do sell some snacks, cotton candy, popcorn, churros, stuff like that. And then over here, this is exciting. This is where the new area of Monsters Incorporated is going to be. Look at this. Sorry, it's getting dark. Hopefully you guys can see that. I can't wait for that to open. This section of this street in between Star Tours area and Galaxy's Edge is really cool. This like fake apartment complex, like you can see like these windows up here where like the drapes are sticking out. of this one window. The other window looks like it's completely open. Over here you have a bicycle on someone's balcony. It's just so cool, like making it look like people actually live here. I just love detail like that. Kind of actually reminds me of Rear Window. I love Rear Window. It's one of my absolute favorite Hitchcock movies. Watched that since I was a kid. Anyway, let's go into Galaxy's Edge. Hopefully that stuff's not boring to you guys. I love looking at the details of stuff. Like this speeder, I've seen it so many times, but not at night. It's like the cockpit's lit up. One thing I'm trying to either stop saying or adjust when I say it is so cool. Like, I just wanted to say so cool. And I feel like I say that all the time. And the reason I say so cool all the time is because I always think whatever I'm filming is usually so cool. So look at the difference at night going into the market here. See, I just want to say so cool. I can't help myself because it's so cool. Again, really neat, really cool at night. Just more detail with, you know, the light from the heat from cooking all the meat. Kind of rhymed. Like that guy. I never noticed his eyes glowing. ABC Commissary, I can honestly say I've never checked this place out. This place is really cool. It's got a real like Hollywood vibe to it. I mean, I know obviously so does the entire park, but I've never been in here. Lots of cool Art Deco. I was looking at the menu and it looks like most of the food options are like under 15 bucks. I might have to try something. Right, so I got the pork carnitas tacos. They look really good, $11.49. I wanted to compare them to the tacos that I get at the Polynesian out at the Terrace, which are around the same price. But these come with black beans and rice as well. It's really dark in here. I don't know if you guys can see. These tacos are stacked with meat. Pretty good. This whole place in here is really cool. I wish it kind of had more of a big band music vibe in here, but it's still a really cool place. I'm pretty impressed with these tacos. Totally different than the tacos over at the Polynesian. These have got like pickled onions and a green sauce. I'm not sure if it's like a tomatillo based sauce or something, but it's really good. It's really dark. It was good. I liked the ABC Commissary. I've only tried the tacos so far, but they were better than I thought it was going to be. I was interested in the burger, but then I saw it was all plant-based, and I'm not doing that. They had a chicken club. It was like a turkey club. I'm all about a club sandwich, but I was happily surprised and impressed with those tacos. The only thing was the beans and rice. I kind of said that weird. The beans and rice were probably the worst beans and rice I've ever had. They were extremely bland. even some salt would have really pepped up their flavor. And I think they had salt and pepper packets, but they were like on the other side of the restaurant from where I was sitting, so. Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. I might see what the wait time is on that, because I have not done a video with that yet. Minnie Mouse. Thanks everyone. Pee Wee Herman, Paul Rubin. Yeah, it's too hard to see. Hulk Hogan. But the wait time is only 30 minutes right now, so I think I'm gonna jump in line to do that. David Copperfield. It's like January 4th, 1994. I saw David Copperfield 3 years ago in Vegas. Very good, very, very good magic show. The guy made a UFO completely disappear. We had everyone in the theater had to like basically put their cell phones in a lockbox so no one had access. But the guy made a UFO disappear. It was like a, I don't know, 20 to 30 foot diameter UFO, like a flying saucer, that was hovering above the audience. And I can't remember exactly what happened, but like the lights went out and came back on like in a couple seconds and it was gone. It was one of the craziest things I've ever seen. Hidden Mickey. Oh, it's gone.
Nothing can stop us now. I don't know how. Couldn't have any trouble.
Well, hiya, folks. Want to take a ride on the train? Testing. This thing on. Can you all hear me way back in the back?
Oh no! I must have hit that track switch! Wait! This is all my fault! Oh no! Let's stop that runaway train!
Wow. Mickey had an angry face.
Not a chance!
Hooray, hooray, hooray! Stand up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
We got a twister. Oh, wow.
We have to stop him before they move!
Oh, no, oh, no.
That's right. Everyone to your positions. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, excellent. You're all waltzing so beautifully together. Now, let's conga!
There's the switch!
Hope you had a relaxing ride around the park. Hey, picnickers! Told you nothing was gonna go wrong.
Well, I just got off of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad. I've actually liked that ride since the first time I ever went on it. It has anyone that's into maybe video games, especially from like, I don't know, at least 20 years ago or so, cell shade graphics. It reminds me of a style of graphics called cell shade. It's got a really unique style to it, but it's really fun. Even though the characters, like Mickey and Minnie, they have that animated face, the projected face, it works because you feel like you're in a cartoon. I don't know, it's a cool ride. I enjoy it. The Brown Derby. One night after Jill gets off of work, I'd love to take her here for a nice dinner. Another really nice thing about living here is, you know, if you work like a 9-to-5 job or something like that and you're close, I mean, you can just come to one of the parks, one of the resorts, and grab dinner there. It's pretty slick. In fact, I wanted to time, well, I did, time how long it took me to get here today, because it's actually the closest, physically closest park to where I live, but I was dealing with rush hour. I left at 5:20. Sorry, that's probably really loud. I left at 5:20, and even with rush hour, I got parked. I was parked out of my car 12 minutes later after jumping in my car from my apartment. Pretty crazy. Great place to just walk around at night. The music here is fantastic. I'm really hoping that I don't get copyright strikes with all the music. I've actually really been dealing with that lately. Again, just those little details. And benches. Look at this, is the view. You got Guri out there. Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular. Look at these lights on the diner. And then you got a park bench here. I'm gonna sit down on it. I love seeing people take pictures of stuff like that to remember, because it is a special scene for sure. Nice hot cup of coffee from the trolley car would be really good right now, but it's pushing 8 o'clock. If I had coffee, I'd be up all night. You can definitely feel the fact that like people are starting to head out, and living here and being like, you know, so close. It's just crazy to think like I don't have to hurry at all. It's one thing when you're vacationing here is you just want to get in as much as you humanly possibly can. And usually, if you're like me, when I used to come here on vacation, I would run myself ragged. I would stay until I was having trouble walking. Like, no joke. And now, because we're so close, you can just take your time, and the fact that I'm not working, I mean, I can wake up early in the morning and rope drop and come home and take a nap and come back or do whatever I want. You guys probably get tired of me saying it, but I feel so blessed. I really do. Can't help saying it. So cool. Majesty Theater. Too bad this isn't like a real theater. Look at this now playing Walt Disney's Pinocchio, which actually Jill and I just watched a couple weeks ago. I haven't watched it in, I don't know, 20 years. Goofy, The Art of Skiing. Fantasia. The Three Caballeros. Tower of Terror. There's these walkways on each side, to the right and to the left. I'm curious as to what they do with that, with those walkways. Unfortunately, they're roped off, but I'd love to go up there. If anyone knows, let me know in the comments. These right here. There's a chain. I love this type of stuff. It actually reminds me of my office back in Colorado. Look at this bench. Just sitting down, relaxing with no obligations, nowhere to be. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of scared of this ride. I really don't like drop rides. And I used to love this ride back in the day, back in California Adventure. And the last time I did it was when it was Guardians of the Galaxy in Anaheim, and I dragged Jill on it. She was not too happy with me because she definitely, like, if I don't like drop rides, she really doesn't. She doesn't even really like roller coasters much. And ever since then, I haven't done it again. I'll pretty much do any roller coaster, but drop rides just, they really get me. It is called Tower of Terror for a reason. I left Galaxy's Edge a little earlier tonight, but I think I'm heading back in. I left because the wait times on the two things that I love the most there, Smuggler's Run and Rise of the Resistance, were an hour at best. Right now, apparently, I overheard the wait time is still an hour for Smuggler's Run, mainly because I guess a few of the pods, you could say, Millennium Falcons, that part of the ride basically, some of them are down, so I don't know how many they have running right now, but it's showing Rise of the Resistance at 25 minutes. So I'm gonna go for that for sure. I feel like this is gonna be a very incoherent video. I've been walking around constantly throughout the entire park, like retracing my steps, just looking at everything. Never really had much of an agenda tonight, other than wanting to see it at night. So I apologize if I seem kind of erratic in what I'm doing, because I don't really have a game plan. I'm just winging it tonight. I really am just trying to enjoy the moment. So thank you to whoever has made it this far, because it probably seems like I've never done this before. That's how I feel, at least. But I feel like, I don't know, I could think of it like I'm hanging out with, you know, a friend or friends, and we're just kind of doing what we want to do when we want to do it. It is really emptying out. Start tour is 5 minutes. It usually just says 5 minutes. It takes 5 minutes just to get in there, and like when you're waiting for the shuttle to open up, basically for the last ride to end. But I might have to do that again tonight. I never really get tired of it. This is my third time walking down the street tonight, walking towards Galaxy's Edge. This has got to be called something. This is 722 Grand Avenue. So maybe this is Grand Avenue? Alright, so doing the single rider line for Rise of the Resistance should be a little bit faster. It's only 25 minutes in the normal line, but the guy said it should be faster through here, but I do miss the pre-show. And the pre-show is pretty awesome. This is different. Oh. Sorry.
Don't be sorry. You done it.
Well, you know, I try.
Yeah. Not trying hard enough, obviously.
I know.
Yeah. Wait here.
Did you guys catch all that? I love the way they act here. Oh boy. Absolutely.
We're gonna go along this like fence thing.
Closer to the stormtroopers. Pretty sweet.
Single riders this way.
All right. You always feel like you're in trouble when you're on this. I love the way they treat you. Well, single rider was basically a walk-on. I think I was in line for like 3 minutes.
Remember this color spy is blue. Into the cell, move along. Into the cell. Silver and orange. Okay.
Prisoners are secure.
Leave us.
Yes, General.
Enemies of the First Order. We will soon snuff out your meager resistance. You chose the wrong side, and now you will pay. The Resistance prisoners.
You have what I want. You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
We are needed on the bridge.
Keep the prisoners here. I will return to finish this personally.
To the turbo lift, then head down to the escape pod base. Those droids are programmed to return you to Batuu. Hurry and don't get caught. Lieutenant Beck will guide you.
Recruits, for your safety, stay seated with seatbelts securely fastened. Keep hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the transport and supervise your children. Tell them it's a prisoner transfer.
Bunch of empty pods.
Did it work? Good. Now get a move on. There's a clear path to the turbo lifts at the end of the hallway. Turn right. A probe droid. You're lucky it didn't spot you. Take those turbo lifts and stay out of trouble.
Hey, you're not authorized. Wait, those are the prisoners.
Your cover is blown. Find an alternate route. Who picked these two droids anyway?
Distant box just for us. Take a list down. Hurry. No, not up. I said down.
not look good. Try to find another way down to the escape pods.
The Resistance will attempt to rescue the prisoners.
They have neither the resources nor the courage to engage us.
You underestimate their conviction. Raise the shields!
Shields? I see no evidence.
Now!
Sound the alarm! All personnel to their stations!
Sir, the prisoners have escaped.
How brave, but ultimately hopeless. There's nowhere to run.
Personnel, abandoned ship. I repeat, abandoned ship. Just destroy the building.
There's no escape. You will tell me the location of the secret base, and then I will destroy you and the Resistance.
Okay, you're clear. Your escape pods came in a little off target. Ground crews will meet you outside the wreck. All right, nice job, recruits. Not what you signed on for, but hey, you're Resistance now. I think I have that authority. Right, Beck? Where's the lieutenant? I need eyes on Beck. Line up, scan for his pod beacon.
4 escape pods down in Sector 4. Verification.
Rise of the Resistance is so good. I just came out to see what the time is because I might jump back in and do it again. It's actually gone up, but that was like a walk-on. It says 35 minutes now, but I mean, I was in line for no time. I love that ride so much. I might have to go do it again. Yep, I'm gonna go do it again. All right, so I just did Rise again. It was nice because I didn't film this time and I could really take everything in. Sometimes I just want to experience the ride and I don't want to have to worry about filming. And that's that's why I did it again. It's just so good. I can't get enough of that ride. If any of you guys are really into Star Wars and video games, I have a PlayStation VR 2, and I can't remember the name of the game. It's not the greatest game in the world, but it's like Tales from Galaxy's Edge, something like that. But it's a completely VR, first person obviously, VR game on PlayStation VR 2. And it's pretty awesome. And in fact, there's a section here in Galaxy's Edge that is in the video game, and you're looking at the Millennium Falcon. It's so cool. But I'm walking back in just to kind of look at the Millennium Falcon again. Because let's face it, it's really awesome. Look at the sand speeder. First time I ever came to Galaxy's Edge, there were stormtroopers up here, you know, and they're staring down at you and kind of intimidating everyone. It was just So cool. I love being in this place. Haven't been in here in years. It's that place where you can build a droid. I'm so excited for Disney to start implementing the original Star Wars universe, basically, into the rides and in Galaxy's Edge more. Gonna start seeing Vader more and Luke, and that's gonna be really cool. Especially on Smuggler's Run, apparently there's gonna be more original material. When I say original material, I mean, you know, material from the original trilogy. And I am all about that. Seems like there's always a line to get into Oga's. I understand. It's really cool in there. Only been in there twice. And there she is again. The Falcon. Okay, you can see the lights on in the cockpit. Guys, being here in the flesh, I mean, I've seen this thing so many times, but with all the exterior lights on, I love when it starts up the engine. I hope it does it soon. This is so cool. See, I'm that guy that just likes to come here, kick back, and look at everything. That's cool with it lit inside. You can actually see that's part of the queue inside for the ride. This door is just epic. There we go. That's that like engine startup I was talking about. It's pretty loud. Makes me think of like Empire Strikes Back. Just so many awesome scenes that showcase the Millennium Falcon. Like when they're in the giant worm. Well, everyone, the park is closing here in about 15 minutes, and I don't really need to stay here till close. It is a little chilly, but still so cool being here. If you've made it this far, tell me in the comments if you've been to the parks. What is your favorite Disney park at night? I've been thinking about it like the last 5 minutes, and I think mine might have to be Cars Land in California Adventure. There's something about it that is just so cool. There's that word again, cool. I'm gonna have to think of a new catchphrase then. So cool. Anyway, thanks for coming along with me. had a lot of fun tonight. I got a lot of different kind of stuff coming up. I'm actually probably going to be going back to Colorado, maybe, hopefully, relatively soon. My house just got posted for sale, and I had to do a lot of online signatures, and I'm going to have to go back for the closing once it sells, and that could happen, I don't know, could be soon, it could take a while. Tough to say. Depends on how flexible I want to be with the price, but if I go back to Colorado, I'm going to do a lot of filming, I think, back in Colorado, because I'm probably going to stay, I think, for like a week or so. You know, catch up with some friends and family. And I also want to get my annual passes to Universal and to SeaWorld. So, a lot of different stuff coming up. And I also want to check out some more natural type parks that are around here in Florida. Don't want to just do the parks. I gotta get out of my bubble a little bit. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for coming with me, and I will see you again real soon. Bye-bye.
The big important premiere was Snow White, but we had a couple after that.
Disney's movie magic? I didn't even know this existed.
With every laugh, there must be a tear somewhere. I believe it.
Don't you love the original Pirates of the Caribbean?
Why'd it have to be snakes?
Indy! That was really awesome. I just caught that right when I was walking out. It was like a mix of like a movie and a concert. It was super loud, very visceral as far as the bass, and that was really cool. It just made me realize, I don't know, like why I love movies so much, because the whole emphasis was like the magic of movies. And not just movies, but movies with sound. I love big sound. I miss my home theater that I had back in Colorado so much, but I'll have it again. And for the second time, thanks again. I'll see you guys later. Bye.